Okay, we're live. We're live on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma playing the mod in Minecraft. Okay, so what we're doing today is investigating a mod. I'm going to delete this world because the process of creating it was interesting. Let's call it Learn to Create. Oh, we're so creative. We're going to be doing this in creative mode because my goal is to learn about this mod that's really fascinating, and I kind of want to get into what it's about. I've got this idea in my head that I want to make a mod pack, and I want to look and learn about mods and piece an experience together. I've got some really cool ideas, but in order to learn, you have to put in time, and so thinking creative mode is the way to do it. So when you go into more world options, you can select this right here, Terraforged. I have not only Create but a couple of other mods, like JEI. Terraforged is one of them. Also, shout out to my dude who put this together. I don't know if I should use his IRL if he has an alias, and I need to ask him that. So, I'm making a note. There we go. I made a note for after the stream. I'll get on top of that because they've been doing some stuff for Skybees as well. So when you go in here, you get a preview of the continent, which is just fantastic. Pressing that I had not done before. Don't know what that does, but you get to choose a few different types, right? So if you want to make your own custom mod pack, you got some variation. If you click down here, it gets more and more interesting. Different continent shapes. Okay, and what I saw with Euclidean when I was investigating it was really cool. You can make it a single continent, so I guess the rest of the world is ocean. Like, this stuff's super interesting. You can scale the size of it up a little bit. You can make it super low. Ooh, I kind of want to see what that looks like in the world, but yeah, I'm going to be messing around with this a lot. Tons and tons of options. Customize the bedrock, customize the other dimensions. If we have time to go and check that out, I want to have a look at what Quark is like, because Quark is also part of this little mod pack. Yeah, and there's just tons of stuff. So you can really create like a custom experience, a custom look for your world, and the preview's super helpful for that. Also, it does structure settings, and you can see that Quark has a big dungeon. So, real massive control over what's going on here. I'm guessing if you had other mods for structures, you'd have control over those as well. So yeah, there's just a ton of stuff. Let's click done. Let's click done again, and game rules. Oh yeah, they added this screen. Dang, that's so cool. I forgot about that. So if we go down to time of the day, advanced time of day, off. Update weather, off. Now when I go in, all I have to do is the time set command. So let's create the new world. I mean, that's a vanilla thing right there. That's not even modded, you know? What mod pack is this? Says Hynisa Milk. It's just something that's been thrown together for me to investigate other things. Time set. I always like to set the time in the world to 6,000 because middle of the day. Right, so this is the Terraforged terrain. You know, I'm thinking for my mod pack experience, I really like the idea of starting underground in a cave world and having to work your way out through digging and using tech. But one of the things that I want to do is make lots of different building blocks nice and accessible. And I've noticed that these add some really good textures. This right here is Gabbro, and it comes from the Create mod. And you can see here it's used for things inside of the Create mod. You can make it with a stone sword. In fact, it seems to... Ooh, adjustable repeater. Yeah, it seems to probably replace some vanilla things as well. Then you can make it into polished. In here, you got stone cutting for lots of variations, which is super cool. That right there is copper ore. This is also from the Create mod. So if we were to go playing in survival, we'd probably have to pick some of that up. I'm looking for similar terrain to what I had last time, and it looks like I might not get it. I had this area where there were these beautiful cliffs that sort of cut up quite sharp, made of limestone. It not only looked really impressive, it kind of made a lot of sense the way the materials were laid out. This is all stone though. New channel logo, says Bemi Love. Yes, today marks the day that we have revised all of the channel art logos across the 5 different channels. Big shout out to Mixanu for putting that together. Right, now we've got a border with snow over here, which I had not seen before. I don't think this is going to give us the type of land that I had before. And the border is, you know, a pretty typical Minecraft border. Yeah, we could do this all day, peeps. We could do this all day. But here's the thing: I can locate biome. Now, if I type in, look at this, Terraforged, right? We can go look for the different types of Terraforged biomes. 630 blocks away. We'll settle in one of these and start to investigate the create mod. I'm just kind of hoping that I'll get to show you some of that landscape that I had before. So we try it again. I should have taken note of what biome I was in. I didn't really think about that. I just was appreciating the... Let's try that one. Going a long ways away now. We got Thegly, the one and only, here for 3 months. Thank you, Thegly. Appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're going to see a lot of cool modded stuff today. I'm going to roll the dice maybe one more time here for our Terraforged goodness. I tell you what, I was finding these next to hot biomes. They would be like terracotta ones, right? But it doesn't have... Unless Bryce is one of them. I think we'll try our hands... See, it doesn't have Savannah, it has Savannah Scrub. It makes me think it's using the vanilla biomes names and generating them differently. Ha! This might lead us in the direction we want to go. Because, yeah, it's the border of a hot biome and it changes the grass slightly. And then this type of terrain bordered what I found to be really quite fascinating. Let's see if we can beef this up a bit. I hope I don't crash the game, because it's only got so much memory. Yeah, we're at like 70%, so we're good to fly around. I don't know, the borders look odd, says Heyman. Yeah, they do here. These things can all be customized. I mean, I customized it myself, right? That transition there looks very bad. This is typical Minecraft right here, though. I found a village earlier generating in the middle of a chasm, and it just so didn't work. Right, this is a little bit like the terrain that I found earlier. You can see it's got granite, and then we have a block from the create mod. This is natural scoria. Now, if you look at that, it kind of changes its colour based on where it's placed in the world. So, very interesting texture. There is another one over here. This is what I found. Weathered limestone. Aha, this is like the terrain that I found earlier, right? These cuts in the side of the world. The scornia doesn't look so good there. Let's get that right. Natural scoria. Already given it a different name. And then some of these valleys had limestone in, and they look really great. But yeah, one thing I will say about this terrain, it reminds me of B-Dubs' base. I think B-Dubs would really appreciate this kind of terrain. It's built for scale. It's built for seeing things in the distance. And I don't think we're going to see our limestone today, and the loading of the world is getting a little hunky-chunky here. We'll settle down on this beach and get into the create mod. Alright, we've got loads of noises in the air. We got No12055 here for 2 months. We've got Psycho Jules here with the Prime. Becca Loves Panda is here for 27 months. Bovine Daredevil is here with the Prime subscription. Hydrax12 is here for 8 months. Thank you ever so much. Wait, 8 months? The number 12. Hydrax12. Dang it, I was going to say a whole year. I mean, because of 12. Hydrax is also gifting subs to Friendly Fern, Icepick, Asuma's Dad, Master27788, Stargirl314. Thank you so much for those gifted subs, my dude. Appreciate your support in our community. We also have Toko and Clank doing the same, gifting a sub to Mini Tail. So if you heard your name being read out loud, getting a gifted sub, be sure to say thanks in chat. Jay Durst, also here with the Prime. Thank you so much, my dude. It is appreciated. Let's now get into the create mods, right? We have some very fantastical looking blocks. Now, I feel like the style of these blocks is an extension of vanilla. You wouldn't really plop these into vanilla, but as far as modded goes, I like the style. I feel like they come with a style that complements vanilla pretty well. And actually, when they're placed in the world, they look a little bit better than they do in 3D here. But then you got some big shapy things like this, and what we're going to see is that these blocks animate and rotate and get moved around and all that cool stuff. But let's just... do you know what? I was going to do this to get rid of the grass. Let's get Commandy here. What height is this? This is 64. So if I go... let's say like 16, 64... No, it needs to be relative 16. Relative to me. Otherwise I'm going to break something. Yep, and then relative 16 again. Then we'll go relative minus 16. 64. Relative minus 16. And then put air. As you can see, we have now just cleared a whole bunch of stuff around us. So, we like to learn a little bit, don't we, while we do things like this? We like to learn a little bit. Hopefully you just learned something. Now, the way we're going to go through the create mod is using this right here, the advancement screen. I tried to find a mod to make this easier to look at. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a pain. Alliterations are plenty. Creates materials have weird names. Andesite alloy is one of them. So, in survival mode, we need to get our hands on andesite alloy right here. Just done it. I got the advancement. Super. I'm amazing, aren't I? Look at me. I'm a genius. If we press R, when we're not in that screen, we can see the recipe. So you can see this is kind of like early game. But also, there's some machines that make this later on, like automated shape crafting and the mixer. So multiple ways of doing things here. I mean, this looks super interesting. There's also zinc. Right, where does zinc come from, I'm wondering? It's probably created through something else. Crushed zinc ore. Is zinc ore a thing? Right, and then crushing ores. We're going to crush ores later on. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be super interesting. I'm still learning my way through it. I've only done a little bit of this beforehand. So I think the best thing to do first is to harness some hydraulics. So we're going to take a few things here, and then we're going to check out the recipes. Just to show you, look, andesite alloy. Yeah, this is all stuff you can do early game. When we see things up here, it's the same recipe. It's just a different block giving you the same outcome. So you can automate crafting it instead of doing it in crafting table. It's really cool. Diplodocus is here with the Prime, and Frio11Craft has gifted a sub to Be My Love 333. Thank you for supporting our community with that gifted sub. It is appreciated. The hype train is rolling in chat. I can actually see it because I got the triple monitors and I got more information on my screen. We also got 1,700 peeps tuning in. Thank you everyone for coming by. Be sure to hit the follow button over here if you haven't done so already on Twitch. We are doing more modded Minecraft. I'm kind of being pulled in to the world of modded, and I'm really liking it. And I think I should have done this sooner than later. People have been telling me about this mod for a long time, and it looks seriously cool. So the way we're going to get set up with this wheel is by placing it... Actually, I've got the wrong thing here. That is the water wheel which you need to craft. And I guess now's probably a good time to show you something else. You hold down W, and you get to see this. Okay, I don't know what block that is. We'll find out later on. But, like, a built-in tutorial for a mod, thank you. The thing that grinds my gears about modded is that there's not a lot of teaching you the mod. You have to learn through the community. And that means watching videos of people explaining how to use stuff. I just happen to be terrible at learning that way. So it's one of the things that's put me off from modded. Whereas here we've got some sort of in-game tutorial system, which is pretty cool. So just like that, we have now created a wheel that spins around. I believe there's a way to inspect this as well, but I hadn't quite figured that out. So you'll be able to see how much stuff it's generating. You do have a tool called a wrench, right? But I didn't mess about with it too much, to be fair. See, disassemble and rotate components. Goggles! Oh, my chat goes mad with an answer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So we've got goggles over here. Engineer's goggles. Let's check out the recipe. It's a glass, golden sheet, and string. Now, this is something I haven't gotten to. So before you can get your goggles, you need to learn how to press with a mechanical press. We'll get to that at some point. I believe I might have now equipped them. You actually have to wear them They're on my head. That is amazing. I need a zoom key right now. Oh, hello. Ah! We'll leave that on. That's going to be super helpful. So look, I'm adding a shaft to this moving thing. And I love that it gives you a visual representation of where what you're placing is going to go. This is great design. Of all the mods I've played, this is just immediately wonderful. So this is a cog, right? And I've got a feeling we might be able to kind of place just one of these floating for no reason. Brown chicken? Oh, I need that mod that puts the thing on the top of your screen and tells you what it is. I don't have that. I think we're not close enough. But you can see where I'm going, right? So you can make stuff float, which is classic Minecraft. So we're not going to worry about that. Also, if we then put one over here. Let's see the block space. So yeah, that is the correct spot. Does that invert? Yeah, look, that inverts now. That's so cool. Hey, we got a noise in the ear from If Kamikaze. With a donation saying, if you need some help understand, Tango, Mumbo, Zed and Iska have all played with Create for some more advanced mechanics. Thanks for the tip, my dude. I appreciate it. As I said, I'm very bad at learning by watching other people's videos. I'm a very hands-on learner who needs to ask questions. Just everything. So many things I learn by doing and asking someone. Like, I always have to frame what I'm trying to understand in my own language. When someone else explains something to me, it's just like, my brain just can't process it, you know? And I choose the worst way to learn mods, which is by, you know, live streaming, being completely clueless, and asking my chat what to do, which is always just a crazy way. But I prepared for this, looked up some videos, got an idea of how to get into it, and felt like, yeah, I can learn this one. Thank you again, Kamikaze. Appreciate it. We've got Chaos, Karasu gifting subs to Curtis521, Hobo with 2 shotguns. The very specific username. Songar87, Shadow Panther 94, and Jaira 299. Thank you ever so much for gifting those subs. Be sure to say thanks in chat if you heard your name being read out loud. That is wonderful. Right, now, I'm going to do that periodically. Let's have a look. When we investigate there, we see the kinetic stress capacity. We don't see it again. Just making an observation. Also, that is slightly unaligned. Just there, slightly unaligned. Ain't it, chicken? Ain't it, buddy? Brown chicken, you need a name, mud dude. Alright, we have unlocked some things further along in here, but this is how we're going to, you know, see things in action. So, witness a cockapoo clock announce its bedtime. I got a feeling this is just one of those little side things. Find craftsmanship for decorating and space and keeping track of time. Shows the current time and plays a tune twice a day. Activate once at noon and at dusk as soon as players can sleep. Has kinetic stress impact. So what happens to this over here? 256. I'm pretty sure that's what it said a moment ago. So, well, I'm not quite sure what kinetic stress means yet, but we'll learn. I mean, that's cool. It's telling us the time of day. So I'm guessing if we set... Yeah, you can sort of see it animate a little bit. That's very cool. What we didn't do is check out the recipe. And the recipe is a very easy to build early game thing. So that's cool. That's going to keep making noise though, so we'll move that out of the way. Another thing I eventually want to do is sort of go through this list one by one and make sure we've covered everything in the mods. But we've got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go. So I didn't get that advancement, but that's okay because it doesn't branch onto any others. So we got a pocket crusher, boom aesthetic, a mild breeze, and the andesite age. The other one that I investigated was this one right here. Use some andesite alloy and wood to create a basic casing. So you've got encased shaft right here, and it shows you that it can just attach to one of these poles and sort of encase it. What's weird though is that you not only have that, you have... Wait a minute, I might have gotten confused when I was doing this earlier. I think I got confused actually. Or maybe I was using this. Let's just Honda site. Yeah, there. Okay, so encasing shaft and encased shaft. Now they kind of show you the same thing. So, oh, that's now changed. Let's try that again. Hang on. I think I know what's going on here. Let's see the recipe of that. Okay, early game. Because we want to learn the tech tree. This doesn't have a recipe. I think that's the block that you get in your inventory. And then when you place it on one of those, it creates the other block that we're picking up. So by looking through the creative tab, I've got a feeling some of this stuff isn't actual blocks that you craft, but maybe block states might be what we're looking at. So that might get a little confusing, but here you go. That's just kind of like, this is just what this block does. It seems to allow you to house this, that it doesn't move. There are blocks you can attach that move as well. So it'll be interesting to see those. So then we got the stationary brakes. This is awesome, this one. Stationary breakers. Stain? Stay... I can't spell to save my life. Even though I read it a second ago. Let's type breakers. No, wait, that was... Oh, I did this earlier. That's the name of the advancement. Mechanical drill. Mechanical drill is the one. I literally did this earlier. We got a noise in the donation here from If Kamikaze saying, I was saying asking them for help, even inviting them to a world to help you muddle through things. I'm the same way for learning mods. Yeah, appreciate the donation again, my dude. I'm not gonna bother them. You know, like they got their own things to do. I'm sure they don't want to spend time teaching this idiot, you know, how to do stuff. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. And I've been figuring it out a little bit myself already. So we're on our ways with this mod, which is cool. Look at that. When a block is right in front of it, it will break it, which is super cool. We all know what we can do with that. We got Pick Balls here with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Okay, so we can hold W here. We should do this with every block. Really reinforce it. So you can see the gear cogs, and it basically shows that. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, there's like a whole menu here to go through. Well, that's very cool. God, there's going to be so much learning going on. Let's just ponder again, and click on the other one. Contraption actors, mechanical harvester, mechanical plow, and drill. Oh, what's the saw do then? Okay. Ah, so you can... Interesting. It's interesting that the items will go into the chest. That to me feels a little bit like vacuumy, you know. But we'll see. We'll see how it all fits in. One of the things I really like about this is how like kind of close to vanilla it feels. So anyway, back to the L screen over here. We've done that, and we've done this. So we've got pink diamonds. Okay, if we go and look at this one, this is where I think you have to start doing some other stuff. Wait, maybe that was just the name of the advancement again, wasn't it? Rose Quartz, it's called. Okay, Rose Quartz. So here, yeah, I remember looking this up. So you need sandpaper or red sandpaper. So that's just a super simple thing that you can make. And so this is just a component with like a little step in the middle. And then you can use that to create just this, apparently. Oh, and then maybe something a little advanced later on, like an integrated circuit. Wow. This stuff is so cool. Anyway, electron tube uses. As you can see, more crafting over here for other components. So as we start to get into this, when we see that, we got to remember that we know how to get that. I'm trying to learn all the stages. So when it's like, oh, I want to do this thing, I kind of remember the tech tree. Because you do this in survival, you figure it all out, but it's slower. I kind of want to know what's going on with this beforehand. We also got Betty Davis, 58, here with a donation, saying, I don't have a lot of friends, so you and the other hermits feel like my friends, and I don't feel as lonely anymore when I get to watch your videos and streams. COVID lockdown has been hard on me, but you've made it better. Thank you. I appreciate the support, Betty. You are most welcome, of course, here in our community. With all of the peeps hanging out, we're all friends here. And, yeah, lockdown's been hard on a lot of us. I mean, to hear that I've been able to help in some way is always a good thing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. Rebecca says, oh, new picks. Wonder if they are on the plugs too. Nope, they're not. I've got a note that I need to do that later today. So we know how to make that, and then we'll, you know, make something else later on. Right, so there's the... What one are we going to do next? Should we go for Pocket Crusher, right? So you got to place and power a millstone. We'll look that up right here. Except it disappeared. Let's press W. So with our gear cogs, we will grind items, apparently. Do we need 2 lots of cogs? Or just the one? Actually, I think the bottom cog is then powering the top bit, isn't it? Ooh, what's this? Oh my word. Dang, I mean, it just gets more and more interesting, right? So the millstone. Let's go ahead and... Now, what we'll want to do here is break that and this, I think. Let's middle click that. And get rid of some of these other things. We come out over here. We want this thing... Yeah, we want it there. Got it. So I think then what we need is... like a smaller cog to connect to what's alongside it. Yeah, there you go. So that's... Now this also had like another thing below it. Although I think you put the items in there. Oh, and that's the recipe, by the way. You need some dark scoria or basalt. So you have to go exploring. Now, it just had like an andesite casing thing below it, I believe. This stuff. So that, I don't know, it's supposed to crush items. So if we go to uses, there you go. So like... I think you can put ores in this thing. Aha. Crushed copper ore, right? We'll go ahead and pick us up some copper. As you can see, it can be used to make some really nice building blocks and whatnot. We need some ore. Now, it's breaking things, but they're not going anywhere, as far as I can tell. What happens when we put a whole stack on it? Right-clicking will get them back out again. Maybe you need to put the extractor on. Oh, peeps are saying right-click to extract. Well, I did actually just do that, and it gave me it back in full. Could be because I'm in creative. You can put a hopper below it. Let's check that out, like a vanilla hopper. So I think that's actually not doing anything. Vanilla hopper doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, peeps are saying it's slow. Ah, okay. There's our first bit. Let's break that then, if it's slow, and see what happens in a moment. If it pops out onto the ground. So, other things to investigate. We've got the Place brackets on a shaft, pipe, and cogwheel. Now we've got two types here. Let's put both of them in the inventory. Shift for Asami. Decorate your shafts, cogwheels, and pipes with a bit of cozy and wooden reinforcement. So these are decorative blocks. Interesting. Let's check out the recipes. Very early game stuff. There's no uses for it, so I think it being purely decorative probably makes sense. So there's a way for you to attach it to a wall. Yeah, because you're going to want to make these things look cool, right? That looks a little bit more interesting. Wow, that's a nice addition. Oh, we're learning so much, aren't we? We're learning so much. We got Jerry Jazza 2K here with the Prime. Thank you, Jerry Jazza. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It doesn't pop out, says Dr. Pickens. Jord Mangadars, whose name I always butcher, is here for 5 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Right, so it holds items inside of it. We know that. Now, the demonstration we saw earlier had some sort of extractor block, which should be relatively easy to spot as it was kind of slim. Andesite funnel sort of looks like it. We hold down W, we get to see... Yeah, there you go. That looks similar, doesn't it? Now, what we're going to do is press R for recipe. Oh, it wants kelp. Interesting. So, again, early game stuff built around vanilla. I like it. I think it might require more blocks, and I don't know at what height it was at. Okay, what does this identify, replay? Can I, like, apparently I can sort of skip along here, yeah. And then it will show me that bit. So it's actually at the block higher, but then it needs that thing below it. It would appear. We'll try and do this, you know, I want to sort of stick to learning things one step at a time, but we'll try and just jump ahead a little bit and make that happen. One thing is finding it. Me no see it unless it looks a little different. Conveyor, oh, and belt. Yeah, I could use search. Thank you, chat. Oh, it's that, which is actually one of the things coming up next. So, that looks quite different. Yeah, you gotta click and drag. I had a feeling based on the way this was on a block, because I was looking for a block a moment ago. So this means that we need, if we just go replace the hopper with some glass, we need something here and then going over to there. So already I feel pretty, oh, it's like that, okay. Pretty comfortable about setting this up, which is unusual for me to get along with a mod so quickly. Okay, now how do we get some of that power over here, right? Gotta kind of like translate the dimensions a little bit in my head. There's probably other stuff like a chain thing at some point I imagine we'll find. I guess what I could do, yeah, put that there. Okay, it's not close enough, is it? Maybe if I use the small one there. No. Peeps are saying conveyor belt. Shaft, not cog, and gearboxes. Yeah, I'm assuming that stuff's coming up. Coming up. It's like it might work. No, because it's going to go into the same space. That being said, if I just remove that... No, okay, that's actually... Interesting how that works. I guess, yeah, no, there's a gap between the two, and then it clips it. Very interesting. Now, you also need the one down here to rotate the same, which might not be possible. We might end up with it rotating different. It's been a long time since I played around with cogs. Like, it's one of those things you do in school. You see, look, they go the opposite direction. So what I need then is to do that and do this. And now they go the same direction, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, now, I think I made another mistake here, but we'll have a look. So, yeah, it doesn't go cog to cog. That's fine, because actually I can do that. Why did I think it needed a cog? I thought it needed a cog, probably because there's a cog right there now. There's a little log Hey, and then the things, that's so good. That's so good. And the way it looks is so appealing. It's like you want to decorate around it and make your contract. I'm going to love playing this mod. I'm going to love playing this mod. You need to power 1. You only need power for 1. Oh, thanks, chat. So let's go ahead and break that. Now, I guess so. It's not anchored to anything. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the power of that spinning would, yeah. Very cool. Alright, I assumed you need power at both ends or kinetic energy or whatever it's called. We got Melon Moons here with the Prime. Thank you so much, Melon Moons. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for the subscription. Use a copper funnel to transport a stack of items. Ah, okay, so copper is our, like, upgrading material, is it? Let's check it out. So, the recipe... Yep. And it's got that advanced component. And then... What are we looking at here? Crushed... Right, yeah, this is one of those things that I noticed when messing around earlier. Ooh. This is going to be so cool to do this bit. But I think it might be a ways off. Yeah, look at that. You need... Okay, so we're looking a little too far into things. Let's ground ourselves back to this. Okay, what have we explored? Shifting gears. We've actually sort of done that from the beginning. Now, large and let's type in small for a second. No, okay, so these are the two. These apparently change the speed, which is an observation I didn't quite make. Oh yeah, don't like that. That can't go there. That's not allowed. What do I want to do then? Let's put one here. So what's this about speed? Like if I have... No, it just makes it slower. So what is it asking me to do? Because I've got both those items in my inventory, right? Connects a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel, allowing you to change the speed of your contraption. Does that count as connected? Because if I do this, that's clearly... Ah! There we go. That's what it's getting at. That's... Yes. It's been a while since I've done cogs. This will now spin faster than that. As you can clearly see right there. This is super cool. This is like real-world physics and stuff. Like some of the mods I've played in the past, I've noticed that they refer to like materials and names and power systems or whatever. Like some of those, what would you call them? Nuclear power systems. They refer to stuff, whatever. This is like physical mechanics right here in action. So yeah, that now spins faster. And that would essentially mean I complete the thing, but it's not getting complete, which is okay because it doesn't branch onto anything else. So, what one do we look at next? We actually did that. Place a bracket on a shaft, pipe, and cogwheel. I think I'm going to use the /give command. That being said, okay, so it's a bracket, shaft, pipe, and cogwheel. Let's go through that. We've got the bracket, the shaft we have here, the cogwheel we got there, and then it said pipe. We have not seen this yet. Fluid pipe, item pipe is from a different mod. Smart fluid pipe. Oh, wow. Use for moving fluids around. Needs a mechanical pump to get the fluid moving. So we've got to do stuff with fluids later. Dang. Dang. Oh my, this is going to be interesting. Okay then, so we've done that. Apparently we can do it on a pipe. Oh yeah. And then a cogwheel. And, oh right, oh wow, okay. So let's come back a little bit. Can it go on that one? It can. And if we look... Now if I break that, it breaks the whole thing, which is kind of sad. But based on how I place it, like, or aim this at it, it's going to put that in a different position, I think. Yeah, there you go. So it sort of puts it opposite. Now what happens if I face, let's say, downwards? You can put it on the downside. So this is like your structure, and it's holding that. That's so cool. This mod is the way to go. I like it. Me like it. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, sorry, this is just blowing my mind. So we've done everything there. We've actually done it. So when we did this one, we didn't quite unlock it somehow. Now, use fitting casing blocks on a shaft pipe and mechanical belt. Fitting casing, eh? Or maybe I got to fit a casing block. Did I read it wrong? I feel like I might have read that wrong. Or maybe that's it. Brass, copper, and shadow. Radiant! Andesite casing. Let's check out just a few of these quickly. Oh, okay. These are for something else. Right, so andesite is where you start in this game. So that's easy. Brass, I think, is the next tier up. Yeah, because we haven't got as far as pressing yet. And then copper. Okay, maybe they're like equal tier. Okay, also we can do this. So we've seen that before. We understand this. What about this one? It doesn't have a W. Encases fluid pipes. So copper, considering the pipe was coppery, maybe copper is your fluid tier of technology. Now it wanted us to put these around other things again, didn't it? I think, there you go. So that can go around that. What about a pipe? It connects to a pipe. Not sure what the advancement wanted. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. We just opened up so much tech. Wow. Wow. We're going to be here for a while. Use fitting casing. The word fitting throws me off. So use casing blocks on a shaft, pipe, and mechanical belt. This is a mechanical belt, right? Ah. So then on a shaft, which is that. So which one of those did we not actually get? See, now we've got 2 and 3. Use it on a pipe, peeps are saying. Okay, let's go ahead and try it on a pipe. Ha! Like that. Very cool. I'm wondering now, does that make like an intersection? What are the block states over here? Encased fluid, east and west are true, but down isn't. So no, it didn't create a connection. Casing, true. Casing, false. But it doesn't tell you what type of casing. You can kind of glean some insights onto how things have been created or what's possible with this. Waterlogged. So those can be waterlogged. Shape retracted. Powered false. Is that powered by redstone? Dang. Let's see what happens when we put a redstone block near this. Hopefully it won't blow up. You can see that it went red, so powered. We can learn by looking at F3. So that maybe stops stuff coming out, and then I don't know. Let's leave it there for a moment. Don't know what powered does really. Dang, this is so cool. So very cool. Also, I've got 2,150 peeps tuning in. Thank you everyone for coming by. Seems like a lot of people interested in this mod. Be sure to hit the follow button over here on Twitch. Look at that. We broke the block and the thing came out. So I think we learned another thing about this. Might work for something like that as well. So if we come around here, just reconnect that. Nah, it doesn't say. Well, you know what I should have done first is F3, right? Doesn't do that. It's got a very slow break speed on that block. That's interesting. Lavish Deville is here with the Prime, and Logan7987 is here with the Prime as well. Thank you ever so much for using the Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Use a wrench, says Elysia Annie. Let's not get too deep into it. We want to still follow this like one step at a time, right? So we want to get all of this early stuff done, and the things that we're missing are the press, which we're going to do after the windmill. So we need to assemble a windmill. This is a windmill bearing. Let's press W. Oh, well, that did not do what I was hoping. Let's hold down W. So what is that block over there? Windmill bearing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's so much stuff going on. Wow, okay. What is that block? Anyway, that's cool. So, trapdoors, wood, and sail. Where's my thing? There it is. Trapdoor. Oh, the log didn't save. And then some sort of sail. There it is. Sail frame and white sail. Let's actually get both of these. When we hold down W on it, I guess it's probably going to show us that. Oh, that's different. It said something about using glue as well. Let's see if it says it again. Without the need for super glue, okay. Oh, nice. Oh man, this is just like so amazing. Okay, well, I don't even know where. I'm just so excited. It's like, what do I do? I think I want to build the bigger one, so let's go up here. Do you know, one thing I should have perhaps been doing in this little area is when we learn something, leave it alone and start again. So you can sort of go back and look at all the... To be fair though, most of what we learned is kind of in that area. You can then go back and look at it and think about like what you built and stuff. So I've got to face that way. This is, go big or go home. That's what I say. Okay, then we put in the sail. And the other thing I wanted to check quickly was the recipe. Yep, early game. And then you put wall blocks. So all early game stuff. If we were to colour this sail, what colour would it be, my friends? You don't need trapdoors or logs, apparently. Yeah, as we learned a moment ago, right? But we can also use trapdoors and logs if we so desire. Now that is not turning. I think it said something about right-clicking it. Let's right-click it with an empty hand. Some people are saying brown, white, yellow. I'm disappointed, chat. I'm disappointed. We would colour it blorange. Oh, thought I'd taught y'all. Right-click with a bearing with an empty hand. Oh, right-click the bearing. You need to glue it all together. I thought it said you didn't. I guess it said you didn't on the other one. How do we make this? Got to find slimes. That's you know, not as early game as you think, because getting a slime farm going can sometimes be a bit of a pain. So, I guess I gotta glue the trapdoor and then... It's not as pretty, this little bit, like... I will say that, it's not as pretty. But anyway, we'll... There you go. Wow! So that just became, like, its own structure. Dang. Interesting. Look at how I interact with its shape. Oh, I wonder if you can use it to, like, do something weird with your hitbox. Like, if I get right in that space at the right time. Okay, here we go. I'm not flying. There you go. I'm gonna stand here and see what it does. Oh, it pops me out. I refuse to leave. Actually, yeah, holding shift might stop that happening. I refuse to leave. Here we go. Slide me down. I'm not... Oh. This is cool. This is cool. A strong breeze. Assemble a windmill of maximum strength. That one we'll bypass. We don't need to do that. We're going to check out the mechanical press. That being said, I'm going to hold down W again. Oh, it shows us our max kinetic stress, which is 512. We do have the goggles on. Oh, wait. Didn't it say it was lower than that? Don't know what that means then. Have we built one that's got more? $128 blocks of wall is max strength. Times RPM, someone says. Oh, right, so I'm getting the numbers all confused. That's different measurement, isn't it? Alright. Alright then, so that block over there I keep seeing, and I want to know what it is. I think it's this. Speedometer and stressometer. Let's have a look at these then. So, first of all, recipes. Yep, relatively early game. A lot of the stuff we've investigated doesn't go down a rabbit hole. It moves this thing very slowly. 2 RPMs. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm learning things. Very interesting. Ah, so we double the speed from one cog to... That's so fascinating. Oh, I'm really liking this. Okay, so if we go over here, put that there. Whoa, it looks very fast now. Grab that thing. Then put another speedometer down. 64. We doubling. We doubling those speeds, my friends. And then you can see the stress. That's really cool. Speed and stress are the two kind of things in the network. We got Ed Network, speaking of the network, here for 57 months. Thank you so much, my dude. We also got Avid Player 27 here with the Prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The stress goes brrr when you have more things to network. Yeah, we're going to have to investigate that. We want to see this stuff fail as well as succeed. Creative motor. Is that a creative mode thing? Let's see if it has a recipe, actually. Yeah, okay, that's a creative mode thing. Crushing wheel, that's one of the things we're aiming for. Now that we've done that, I guess we're going to do this. Mechanical press. Create some sheets. Mechanical press. Mechanical mixer. Stress units is like your power limit, says Drugan. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly sounded like something like that. So, that appears to connect in the sort of... Right, overstressed. Aha, so we stressed our network. Let's go ahead and remove that cog. Stress the network again. Let's come back here. Not stressing it now. Right, so we have this thing running. That is the one I want. Yeah, high. Look at that. So no more stress can be put into the system. So we've got this kinetic stress impact right here. So we have done like one portion of that because we placed it. We've got to create the sheet. So if we look at the uses, or better yet, what am I doing? It's create mods. Hold down W. Okay, so there's some other sort of block below it, and then when an item is there, it does that. Ah. Ah. That's so very cool. Well, we got to replicate a bit of that then, haven't we? So we actually want this thing to be up here. Remember what I said a minute ago about preserving all the stuff we built? Yeah, I'm just not embracing my own idea very well. So what I want to do is that, and then have just a block here to put them. Needs to be a bigger cog. But it's at the wrong height. You know, we got some problems here. We'll figure it out. Maybe we won't go in that direction then. Let's say Oh man, you've got to think differently with cogs, you see. See, I kind of want that there. I need all of this there. And I want to put one attached to this, but it'll hit that. Peeps in chat are saying gearbox. Yeah, we'll learn the gearbox eventually. I like a bit of a challenge, you know. Just wondering if maybe I was going in the right way with this. So if we add that there. Does that transfer down like that? There you go. So there's a use for two small ones to go downwards. Right, so we're picking up some tricks of the trade here. That is, I put it above, so that is in the right spot, I believe. What we'll go ahead and do is replace that with a chest now, like it showed in the demonstration. Inside the chest, we'll put some copper. What's cool about this is it's like a system individually just powered off of one water source block, so it kind of like reliably works. Ah, look at... It's weird how the belt keeps moving, but the items stop on it. That looks so odd. So odd. But there you go. So now we're creating these items. Copper sheets. Let's look at the recipe. We have done that. We have done some pressing. If this moves faster, it might also help you with that. It needs to be one down, says Scary Lemon. I don't think you can place it any closer. Like, oh, that kind of broke the whole system for a second there. That's it. Like, if I put blocks alongside, no, there is an air gap, isn't there? There's an air gap here. That's why can't I actually put it? Ah, there you go. Well, let's try that then. So we do this. That thing's facing down. And we know how to transfer the power down like that. Now it doesn't do anything. So when I placed it like that, it must have known it will only work at that height. And that's why it did it from there. And now chat says you can't place it closer. There we go. Crimson Demon, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I always appreciate it when a demon subscribes, you know. It's not very often you get the demons coming by. But we appreciate it. Yes, I am drinking water. I am hydrating. We've been streaming for an hour. That hour has absolutely flown by. Okay, this is the most fun I think I've ever had with a mod. It's just so well thought out and put together that it's there's no like immediate out of thin air progression. You have to engineer everything. This is so a mod that complements the vanilla game. Okay, so where are we next? I think there was something chat wanted me to do. Okay, we've actually done that, but it didn't tick it off, and we know about that. So we're kind of into this area. Mechanical airbender. Gearbox, yes. Okay, gearbox was the one. I mean, there's quite a few things here, and gearbox, I'm not sure. Excuse me, it's one of them. The names of the right. Okay, we've done that. The names of these things, the advancements, are not the names of the block. I've got to remember that. And I don't see the gear belt yet. That's the thing. Gearbox. Okay, so there's some fluid stuff. So where is the gearbox then? You know, we could do it the other way. There it is. Gearbox. Vertical gearbox. Gear shift. Let's take a gearbox. Hold down W. See in action. Okay, that... I've got to think about this. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the gearbox, we come over here. This might add stress to the system, I'm not sure. Do that. So what way are they rotating? Those go opposite, and these go opposite. And those are together, and those are away. Fascinating. Fascinating. So then the vertical one... Right, let's check out the recipe. Yep, it's all early game stuff. The vertical one is just... Well, it's just vertical, isn't it? So let's go back to gearbox. Then there is a gear shift. And an adjustable chain gear shift. And a sequenced gear shift. Oh my, what is going to happen now? So they're rotating the same way, and then they go opposite when you power it. Oh, man. Oh, there's just so many possibilities. That's so cool. So, oh, wow. What's going to happen here? Right, they get doubles? I don't know why they would. Maybe that resembles some sort of real-world mechanics. Oh, you could do some cool stuff with this. Lufastad says, X, you should do a Let's Play with the mod. I'm going to stream this mod. That's for sure. You know, when it comes to Let's Play and videos on my channel, I kind of stick to what works and what I know, and do some experimental stuff on the side. I would love to do a Let's Play, though, on something like this. It's just, I don't think it would perform. And you got to do, you know, what's right for your channel. Colour your belts. Wow, okay, cool. Let's try that. Let's get some dye over here. Oh, I love it! I immediately love it. Very good. That is so awesome. So, we have to do this again, don't we? Gear shift, gearbox. Gear shift, right. So now... Wait, this... Sorry, which one was this? This I've looked at too much stuff. This is the one... where you can power it to turn it on and to change direction, actually. Okay, we understand that concept. So then we have adjustable and sequenced gear shift. I'm not sure if we actually checked both of those out. Let's check it out again here. Yeah, that's the one with the power. So then we didn't check out the one after it. Okay. It's got a GUI. Oh, wow. That is really cool. Let's go ahead and throw that so we can click on that. Can you program? Turn by angle. Like, how do I change this, though? Scroll to modify. Oh, man. So you can sequence a bunch of instructions. That's pretty bonkers. Okay, and again, this is brass, and so it's a little further into the tech tree there. But mostly it's not, you know, terribly far away from just basic vanilla materials. Not a lot of rabbit holing. Dang, it's kind of like scrap mechanics, says Carl. Yeah, that's a good shout. We got Stefan RBK here for 22 months. Did I miss the Mumbo prank? Oh, you did, my dude. You know, Mumbo's here earlier hanging out, and we totally pranked him, you know. Totally pranked him. It was amazing. It was epic. Smash Badger 9000 is here for cheers and bits. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the support. No message of that one, though, but appreciate it nonetheless. Carl says, love that game. I really enjoyed it too, but the fact that they launched it so kind of bare bones, like I got a feel for the game and then it never just appealed to me again. I think it's bit of a mistake for players like me to interact with those sorts of games. Wow, granite bricks look awesome. Okay then, and there's like so much stuff we haven't done yet. So much stuff. What's this one? Mechanical airbender. Something about an encased fan. This block's next. Oh. Oh, you could use this in mob farms. Oh, man. Now, you know those magical blocks in mob farms that just blow all the mobs over to the side in, like, in vanilla Minecraft? Well, in modded Minecraft, should I say. Oh, interesting. Got to place it that way around then. No? How do I rotate it? Oh, there. Oh, it's because I'm holding shift. Okay, probably not a lot of power, right? That's gonna have more. Hey, look at me! Look, oh, cool. Cool. So all those magical blocks that blow mobs off the platform, this will have some mechanics behind it. Like, oh, this is so better, so much better. We also got more cheers and bits from Smash Badger saying it took half an hour to cheer. Oh man, Twitch be twitchy. The second one though just came straight through. Thank you again for more cheers and biddies. I appreciate your support. We got KSaw00 here for 4 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you everyone for tuning in today. Be sure to hit the follow button over here if you enjoy the modded Minecraft. I'll be streaming some Skybees. Gotta come and see our Skybees world. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. But then I got to make a decision, you know. I kind of really grown fond of the Skybees world. Maybe what I could do is add the create mod into that and use the infrastructure from there to play this in survival. It's all like, I really want to dive into using this, but I kind of don't want to do all the vanilla grind to get all the items together as well. So I don't know how I'm going to start playing this, but like when you play this stuff in survival, it's always going to be more satisfying than in creative. But yeah, I've really enjoyed playing Skybees. It's been so much fun. And there's still like lots of stuff to learn in there as well. Okay, anyway. So, place and power a mechanical saw. Let's do that then. So we've got a mechanical saw over here. Oh, we saw this, oh. Strip the log. I thought it was going to cut it into a slab, right? So the place to put this. Now I was holding shift when I placed that. There we go. Maybe. Huh, so let's disable that. I want to see if it cuts slabs as well, right? So let's go ahead and grab some of that. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, it's not powered. It's not powered. We got to back up. We got to back up. Very good. It actually spins the other way, but hey, did it cut them into slabs? No, it just gave them back, so it doesn't work with those. That's cool. That is cool. Dang. We should have built a factory. We should have put some blocks down and put all the things lined up that we've learned one by one. It would have been a smart idea had I known how cool this stuff was going to be. So we haven't really gone near fluids yet, that's fine. And then the brass age adds a bunch of stuff. A blaze burner, hey. So basin, place a basin, try throwing items into it and then mixing it up. Yeah, that sounds like a more advanced thing. So basin. Let's check out its recipe. Okay, very, very easy stuff. Seems to be a theme that it makes it so this stuff isn't down a rabbit hole every time. Oh, I should be reading this. Let's go back to the beginning. So it can hold items and fluids for processing. After processing, step basins try to output below to the side of them. Okay. Ah, right. I like that. Dang! Oh man, there's stuff to learn here, isn't there? Use creative modes to test blocks, says Adrian the bot. That's an interesting idea. Look at the way it's used the belt there as well. Not just for putting items on, but to transfer the kinetic energy up. That's so cool. Oh, this is just amazing. Right, and then you can put a filter on it. Okay then, well. Well. We need our casing. Let's put it over here. We'll have it a little bit above the ground. So that'll output on those sides, right? We're gonna on. Oh, I've still got it on me. The mechanical press above, and it puts it with a block in between. Remember, so we got that space. Won't let me put. Oh, it will. There you go. So it deliberately places it one block extra high. I think that's kind of clever because you know, it just makes it a bit more intuitive. It's like, yeah, you can put it there, but we'll move it up so you know where it goes. Right. Oh my God. What we're doing next? Because we had. Right, yeah, so there was a bunch of different things that this can work with. So, what I think we need to do... That's the wrong thing, isn't it? Or is it? Actually, I think it might not be. So if we pick that block back again, mechanical press... That's the other one, mechanical mixer. I'd seen that up there as well, so... Aha, that's what we want. We want an idea of what are we going to do here. Oh, that's a very interesting way to make that block. Ooh, so it's kind of like a early game crafter. In fact, it might take I think it takes every 4x4 and 3x3 recipe and puts them in, because it's getting stuff from other mods like Quark. So it's a 2x2 and 3x3 crafter. That's the way we should think about this. It can also do compacting, which looks like it requires liquid. Oh my, this could get complicated. And it can do pressing, which we've seen. So we shall now use the... Something's happening! Something's happening in my chat. Music Man, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. COTC was awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. It was great. It's so good to see people enjoy playing the COTC. It's a wonderful event. Thank you for participating, my dude. Thank you for subscribing, 9 months as well. And thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. Today, for the very first time, we are checking out the Create mods. And I'm finding it absolutely fantastic. This is going to be... like... I don't know when I'm going to get around to like doing something big with modded, but this is going to be it. For me, this is definitely like something that needs to be played. Nice. Did you see that little animation there as well? Let's just roll that back for a second. Yeah, I feel like it's not following where I'm looking, or is it? I think it is actually. Yeah, the particle effects. That's really good. That's a really good way of doing that. I like it. We got Toxic Humors here for 11 months. We got Third Eye Shakara69 here with the Prime as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, Music Man, I'm so looking forward to being able to play your music on these streams, my dude. So looking forward to that. I love it. Also, we no longer spinning over here. Why is that? Do I have to like turn it on? Oh, now it spins. Cool. So we shall grab a chest, and then that thing that I haven't learned the name of yet. It's a funnel. I'm going to have to learn so much terminology. So funnel, oh, that gives me an advancement. Great. Danglers. I guess, yeah, it's positioned off the side. A little different from how we've done it before. So we're going to put things in there like kelp. And it's going to compactify it. I'm going to use my little technique here, even though it will look terrible. I'll tell you peeps, it will look terrible. Now we've got power up there as well. Did I put... Okay, I put those in. What did I get wrong here? Oh, input belt, not an output one. Let's see. Funnel... No, funnel... Okay, it did that before, but this one's tilted. Hit it with a wrench. Interesting. I'm not sure why. Let's see if we can glean why. Rotate, dismantle, configure components. What is that disassemble thing as well, though? That's... Okay, so a right click, just whacking it with a right click to help. Now it said something about disassembling components. Like, what happens if I do that? Not sure. Maybe I'll have to do that in survival. So it's certainly collecting the items. Maybe it doesn't have 9 yet. Oh, and doesn't it need, like... It then needs a faucet or something nearby. Yeah, there you go. Oh! Love it! The guy, Michael, here for 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Woo! Woo! This is good stuff. This is good stuff. So that's the basin. And obviously it wants me to do a little bit more. Now mixing it up, I'm looking forward to this because every time this pops up, I'm like, well, what is this thing? Mechanical mixer. Let's check it out. Wow. Oh, I love it. The fact that it's so, like, visually appealing and animated really makes it immersive. Like, ooh. That was one of the next things to do as well. It just to me makes me want to build a base where I can walk past all of this automated stuff. And what I've been thinking about is playing underground, and I feel like this might be a perfect mod to just be in a cave underground, building corridors and putting contraptions in them. I think I know where I want to go with my mod pack idea at the moment. I think I know where I want to go. So over here we will now pivot a little bit. Let's get rid of these. We might have a bit of trouble here. So that is connected from the side, and if we just look at the placement of the cog there, I think you'll find it will want to operate in that direction. Yeah, I do need to not rely too much on this creative engine thing though, because it will be good to think about like how to set things up a little bit more, like using the belts as well to power things is important. X, do you know how laggy the mod is? I got no idea. It's holding up well, just putting a bunch of stuff in this world so far. Echo Dragon, thank you ever so much for 7 months of support, my dude. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Apparently it needs to rotate faster. Well, in that case, let's go grab large... Why can't I hit the underside of the hitbox? Because it'll... Don't I have to put it like... It's a little tricky just to think and figure out where the thing is. I think I got to put it here. Yeah. So then, if I come over like that, let's mess about with this. Let's do some learning again. Right, we're gonna break that there. Now, when it goes back to a big one, it just slows down again. So how are we, I forgot how we were doing it earlier. We were making it faster and faster. I'm not sure what we did to make it faster and faster again. Chat, what did I do to make them faster and faster? Oh, yes, yes, now I understand. So then we put that there, and then grab a small one. Yeah, okay, that makes sense that would break. Yeah. Woo! Oh, man. Here we go, here we go. Woo! To the moon! Oh! It's making my eyes hurt. It spins so fast. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay. It wanted us to do reds, and a blue, and a dye. Now, here's the thing. It's going to, like, dump all of them in, isn't it? We need to, like, alternately distribute. Don't know how I'd go about doing that, but... oh, yeah, look at this. We're making a mess. What's it going to make? It made purple. Right, so actually what it's doing, I think what it's doing is it's holding on to components of, like it's got an... Oh, I can take it back. I think it's got like an inventory, and when it finds something in the mess of items it can mix together, it will mix them. So if we go to the dye section and just grab a few, not that one, definitely that. Yeah, okay, this gives me an idea. Blue and green. Right, so, and also, hang on, one more dye. Here's what we're going to do. Wait, what am I thinking? Yeah, blue. Here's what I'm thinking. We put in a bunch of that stuff, right? Then behind it, we're going to have we're going to have one of those, two of those. Let's actually have less of those. I don't know. There's some sort of demonstration here. So that's going to make light blue. It's going to make light blue again. But now it can mix red and blue together. And make purple, maybe. I don't know how it decides, but then it's got green in there, so it might make lime or cyan, yeah. So it seems to be a bit of a mess or a jumble as to what it's going to make. But it could make purple, it could make light blue, and it hasn't made light blue. So there's probably some sort of logic as to what order it does stuff in there, but there you go. There you go. In Minecraft, you make a bunch of farms, and you're the one who does the crafting. Okay? In modded Minecraft, there's some crazy machine that does it for you. It's out of sight. You made some weird power system. With this, you can visually do it in front of you, and I love that. I love that. Like, we'll have to learn more about item management, but I like the idea of funneling in, ink sac from a farm, and then bone meal from another one, and having this make the different proportions of dye. Super cool. I think one of the other things this mod will need alongside it, though, is something like an ender chest mod, because trying to shimmy all of that into the same space will be tricky. We got noises in the air from Smash Badger 9000 and more. Cheers and bits. Saying you should try Vivicraft one day. Let me write down the name of that, because it occurred to me that this has probably been used in other mod packs, and I should probably look at how this mod has been integrated with other mods. X, if you think there should be an easy way to do this, there usually is in the mod. Yeah, but what I'm looking for is all the different things you can do in the game to not have them sort of out of sight, tucked away, made easy, but to have ways to make them interesting. This is interesting, and each project you do with these sort of mechanics put together can be visual, and that's really appealing, because I like it when you've got a reason to build a room and go into it and see what's going on there. I picture like an underground cavern, like mine shafts that are a bit bigger than the vanilla ones. And as you're going around in the different rooms, there's a bunch of belts carrying items around and crafting them. It's going to just be so immersive and awesome. Zakajai is here for 2 months. Thank you, Zakajai. Appreciate it. Probably butchers your name, but thank you ever so much for the support. You can use the mixer for Eyes of Ender. Yeah, you can use it probably for any 2x2 crafting thing, right? So if we look on the basin again, as I said... Oh, no, wait. What are we looking at here? That's the mixer block now. Oh, this is just some stuff we ain't even seen. Potion liquids. Oh, man, that must be what the blaze burner does, right. So this right here has probably got the Eye of Ender recipe somewhere in it. Although these are actually all 2x2, 3x3s. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not understanding. Oh, there you go. Shapeless. Ah, look. It literally picks out any shapeless recipe in the game. So you can use it to mix your concrete. And it looks like a concrete mixer, ironically. Yeah. So it'll pick it up. There you go. Like it does magma. So it'll do the Eye of... Yeah. So it's got shapeless and it's got... the 2x2 and 3x3 grid ones. And then this compacting thing looks way more custom, right? So, looking at how far we've gotten into this, what we haven't done is gotten into liquids. I think we'll look at the blaze powder thing and then go into some of the liquids. This, we haven't done. Embellish your mechanical belt with a tunnel and then create a splitter with brass tunnels. Let's check out tunnels before we do the blaze thing. Gonna look at some recipes here. Gonna see what's going on. Nice and early. I like that it's used kelp a bit because kelp doesn't have a lot of uses in vanilla. And we got Belt Fed Joe saying, on my creative server we have infrastructure tunnels with belts carrying items from individual farms to the shared storage at spawn. That sounds amazing. That sounds so cool. Man, and like, how far do they carry them from? Like, have you got chunk loading going on? That sounds super interesting. Thank you so much, dude. On your create server, did I say creative? Thank you so much for the cheers and bits, man. That sounds so awesome. So let's go ahead and put a bit of a tunnel on here. There you go. Oh. And then you get a window. Love it. And then you can break it like that. So that's actually sitting on top of it. And notice how it's added that right there. So it gives you that other thing. We learned what that was called earlier. Now the brass tunnel apparently splits things up. So can I do that? I can. That's cool. So how would it... Maybe... I'm going to guess, before I look at chat, I'm going to guess... I'm gonna have a little bit of a guess here. Dang it! There you go. Ah ha ha ha! Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Oh, this is too good. Okay. Right, so it only puts one in a segment at a time, yeah. Oh man, then you can split them up. Dang! Use the wrench to configure the tunnel, someone says. Okay, wrench plus tunnel equals win. Possibly. Can I combine these windows? So I can turn them on and off. That's about it. So what if I do that? That also has windows and I can... Yeah, that's super, super awesome. Average Martin is here for 31 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Look, I'm getting so pulled into this. It's awesome. And we got 2,200 peeps. Some of you were here earlier. I said it before, I'll say it again. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch. Oh, I'm also going to adjust to standing just for the end of the stream. So bear with me a second, peeps. Oh, anti-fatigue mat. Ugh. And now you'll hear motorized sounds. Oh! Magical desk. Rising up. Lego Tomb says, I have to say, this mod is clearer than Britannia. That's the understatement of the year. Okay? You're comparing... What's that thing that they say? Don't they say, like, peaches and oranges? You're comparing fruit and otherworldly things. I don't know. I don't know. Hermits helping hermits, says Gurkimo. Yes, that is in 40 minutes. I thought for a second I was out by an hour or something. I'm not going to partake today. I've got some other things going on, but yeah, I deliberately timed this so I could raid one of the hermits doing that. Apples to oranges. Yeah, but it's like not even apples to oranges. It's like apples to, I don't know, bricks. Anyway. Right, we're going to go into blaze territory, which is like liquids and potions. So you have an empty blaze burner and a blaze burner. You also have blaze cake. Wow. Huh. That's so cool. The art style I really like. It's a little, these icons are just a little off from the vanilla shading. I feel like they could very easily adjust it and it would fit in rather seamlessly, but yeah. I don't know, I like everything to just feel more Minecrafty, you know? I got this weird feeling... Oh no, wait a minute, there's no blaze head drop. I had a weird feeling you'd have to put like a blaze head in it. So let's have a look now at the recipe. Okay, that's yeah, that's pretty like straightforward early game stuff. Mysterious conversion. Oh. Although, is that a thing? Ooh. Like, it had an icon for an item that I think is down here. That's it. Chromatic compound. That's what the icon was. Bipolar minerals. Let's see where that is. Oh, do we just... Yeah, we just open more of the tech tree. This mod is deep. Hoo-hoo! Okay. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I don't know, but let's go press W. Oh, you capture it. Ah, so you right click on the spawner and you get one in there. Dang. This mod is just whole other game. Okay, now if I go to this one, we'll probably be shown what to do next. That's cool. Right, you feed it flammable items, Ooh. Okay, that's even hotter. Oh my god, mechanical arms. Mechanical arms! Oh! What is going to happen now? Right. Oh my word. Let's go ahead and put a boiler or a basin on top of it even. So, here's the thing. Here is the thing. When we do that, we have crafting, mixing, compacting. We don't... Oh, there it is. Automated brick. That's... Right, so it could be... It could be that this is purely for brewing. However, if we look at how many... It must just be like an endless combination of liquids with these things to make another type. Is that possibly all that it's about? So one of the things we have to do actually is feed this thing items. I'm wondering if once again, can we just use a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, nice belt all the way over to here. There we go. And then obviously we want to put some sort of fuel on this thing. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. There we go. A whole stack. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. No, it doesn't like it like that. What if this is one block higher though? So do I, the player, have to do that? Right, click it with coal. Maybe, maybe wood wasn't the right choice either. Like, it might not like that. Use a funnel. Aha, funnel. Where would that actually go then? Ooh. That's not like we've seen it before. What if I put it here? Wait, have I got the right block? Tunnel. How did I get that? Funnel. Oh, it was next on my hotbar, I guess. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one right there. Whoopsie. Okay. So that'll do it, apparently. Allegedly. Whole stack of coal right there for you. No, says someone in chat. No! No, that's not how you do it. No? One at a time, apparently. Power it. Oh, wait, do I have to turn it on? I mean, it's dropping them out. It's dropping them out, but it's just not... It's weird how it only drops another one out when I pick it up. That's really weird. But when I put that there, it just leaves it. The funnel must face the other way. Okay, so let's break that. Put this here. Okay, that actually looks more plausible. No? Well. You need a deployer. Ah, okay. So peeps in chat are guessing. They don't even know how it works. They don't even know how it works. Well. I can barely believe it. Deployer. Let's see then. Oh, it imitates player reactions. Right. That's curious. Oh man, okay. Huh. Wow. Oh, right then. That... Oh, this is... You just have to think in so many different ways now. Then it's going to shear it. And it gets the items back. That's so cool. That is so cool. Puzzle Freck, thank you for your 38 months. And Nyla Med Dild, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my dude. Thank you for putting the world together as well. I wasn't sure at the beginning if I should say your name or alias, but since you're here subscribing, then I guess I'll... Wait, why is chat all shouting press D? D is... Right. What? Press D in ponder. Wait. Yeah, okay, hang on. Oh, okay, so there's more. Where's D on here then? Like, next scene. Oh, there's multiple scenes. How much stuff have I missed because of this? Okay, I've missed so much stuff. Oh, the amount of stuff you can do with this is just bonkers. It's just bonkers. You can just look at any contraption now and just rethink it entirely. I don't even know what I would do with some of this stuff, right? You could just make like animated rooms in bases. Just have walls with little things poking around behind it. Okay, so we got to get used to how this works, right? And I think what we want is that. It's sort of in the wrong way because I shift clicked. I've got to remember that these things don't have UIs and that you don't have to shift click them. So if I put that there, it's going to reject it. Now, what we'll do is we'll go one lower. It doesn't go off the... I'm still not getting the hang of this, am I? See, that's... What am I missing? Oh, there we go. But that's not putting it into this block. Someone says add a funnel instead. It's a funnel. Funnel on the side of the deployer. Yeah, I haven't figured out the logic of these, have I? So, like... What do we mean? Here, like that? Then click it with a wrench. Ooh! That looks promising. That looked very promising. Aha! Okay, so now we got coal going into it. This is some long-winded, long-winded this thing, isn't it? There it goes. I think. Ooh, I can rotate it. Power the side, not the back. Oh yeah. Right, that's the extension, and that's obviously, yeah, that's the shaft. Okay. Hey. There you go. That was the most complex thing we've done so far. That was a little bit tricky. Once you learn it once, I'm sure it'll be useful over and over again. So now that we've got a cauldron, I call it a cauldron, it's a basin. What are we going to put in the basin, peeps? Like, we've seen all this stuff with potion liquids. What happens if we type that in? Lots of potion types. Okay, what about typing in liquid? No, you don't see liquids here. Might see them in this screen though. Let's try this one over here. We haven't touched this yet. Nope. Use a mixer, yes. Yes, we want to use a mixer. Wait, I don't want to hold shift. There we go. And I probably want to speed it up like we did over there, don't I? Let's try and bring a little bit of that speed over here. Let's use something different. So, there are gears, and we kind of learned about it. I can't remember what was what now. But one of these, I think it was... No, that's vertical. I think maybe it's that one. So yes, if I put that... the vertical one. Yeah, so that allows us to continue doing that, but then we can bring it out over here. And then we need a gearbox here. But not quite, actually, because the gear goes that way. So the height is kind of different. So what I think we should do is probably have it in a different spot. If we put it at this height here, the vertical one I think it was, then we get this thing coming out the side. Arrow shows us where it's going. We need another gearbox over here. Probably needs to be a vertical one again. Aha! There you go. Right, so we learned how to do that a little. Ain't so bad, is it? So this thing will get its coal, and then we've got the mixer, and then what would we do? We would have like a gear shaft here. No. See, that's that. Okay, there's another tricky thing. Like, you need blocks around to place them on the side. Ooh. So we'll do that, and then we'll grab the belt. And put that between here and there, and then we'll grab one of these, place it over on the side. So then our ingredients go in. I'm just trying to... Is that how we did it over here? Yeah, so with this one, you didn't need the things to put the ingredients in. Now, what's weird is I don't really know how to use this mixer with the potion thing. Let's go ahead and get the other blaze one. Do that. Is that what I want to do? Skip ahead. Yeah, we've seen all of that, so... Uses. So we put redstone in, but where does this come from? Is there a recipe for it? Clicking on it doesn't show me. Ah! We're going to have to get into our fluids now. We're going to have to get into the fluids. Dang. Okay, let's go into a whole nother level. And we got cheers and bits here from Smash Badger 9000 saying, use a fan and put lava in front of it and prevent it from flowing with a pressure plate. And then put one in front of it and it's like a fast furnace. Ooh, okay. Thanks for the tip, my dude, and thanks for the cheers and bits. We'll come back to that later on. We're gonna go through everything kind of like in one thing at a time. But yeah, fan, lava, and then ore. It's like a fast furnace. We'll check that one out after we've done these pipes. Oh, look, it's actually there, isn't it? Get caught in a stream of air that smelts things. Huh. Oh, smokes items. Huh. I wonder if we can see the recipes for what those are. Ore would be a way in. If we were to click on the uses of an ore. Here it is. Here it is, bulk blasting. Oh man, this gives me some ideas. So there'll be some sort of equivalent of that for the other things. Okay, I want to do a little experiment now, actually. Just with everything we've got going on over here, let's pull this thing back this way. So I think these creative boxes will let you have like crazy amounts of stress. We want the fan, right? And it's an Evil X noise. It's a Felion here for 73 months. Goodness me, 73. Woo! Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hope you... Whoa! That's not surprising, in a ways. Okay, so now what we're going to do... Come down to here. Get the old belt going. Uh-huh. For this thing there. Uh-huh. Oh, we missed a step, actually. Now that I think about it, we have missed a step. We definitely have. Hot stuff. We got it. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this thing in. Huh! Fascinating. I'm going to put that... I'm going to try and stop some of these particle effects from going crazy. So now, over here, type in ore. Can we smelt it? Maybe not. I did put a stack in all at once, to be fair. That didn't do it. What did I miss, peeps? Ponder the fan and press D. Oh, yeah. Right, because we never did that before. See the multiple scenes. Okay. Ah. Needs time in front of it. Ah. Fire for smoking, for cooking food. Wow. So you can turn that into a nugget. Very good. Very good stuff. Ah. Turn sand into clay. Dang. Okay, that's interesting. Are they suggesting that's a very slow moving belt? Because we haven't tried to deliberately slow down the belts. The beats beneath is here with the prime. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Is that working in the opposite direction so you can get a very small spin from the heat? So there's a variety of ways to generate speed, isn't there? Now what I'm thinking is, can we do this in reverse? So, big and small. We go big to small. So let's go big and have small here. And then big and small again. And then attach that there. Hey, we've slowed it down. We've slowed it down. Dang. Use a depot for these things. Someone says a depot. Ah, we saw that literally a moment ago. Oh, is it doing it? It might not be. It might not have enough time, but we know it needs more time. Yeah, okay. Stationary belt elements. How do you use it with something? Mechanical arms. I can't wait to use them. They're going to be so much fun. See, what I want to do is sort of put it in the middle. So I don't quite understand. But I guess we'll figure that one out later. That was a very interesting experiment. So we were trying to do the potion thing here. This is going to lead us into fluids now, isn't it? Add more fans into the array, says oh, that's a great idea. That is a great way of thinking about it. Make it in an array. So, what type of gearbox do I want here? Okay, let's just put that there for a second. Let's get some lava. Let's get our belt back in action, right? One of them's pulling in. Yeah. Ha! That's great. That's just... what a wonderful problem. Dang it! How would I solve that? That's very curious. How would I solve for that? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them further back. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, the wrong way. No. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, not bad, not bad. You know, I'm an engineer today. I'm an engineer. Got to put on my goggles. Actually, I'm literally wearing goggles. There they are. They look like full symmetries goggles. So that might now do the trick. All you need is one row of chain gearboxes that all turn in the same direction, says Chug. Yeah, but doesn't it make the ones after it a little bit slower? I guess you could put the first one off to the side. There you go. So many ways to do cool stuff, right? So many ways to do cool stuff. Try to use a transmission rotation, says the master. Doesn't seem to be a thing. What is this? Rotation speed controller. Carrot crate. That sounds wonderful. Ancient tome. It's ancient. Oh, it's like... Oh, wait, protection 4? What's special about that? I don't know. Anyway. Pipes. We're trying to get into fluids and pipes and things. Sploosh! Okay, so... We've got a drain and a pipe. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where's the best place to start here. I mean, it did start with the Copper Age. It says you can watch liquids flow through it. Oh, and it says something about using the wrench as well, so... Let's go check it out. So we can watch fluids flow through. How about we grab a fluid? We can waterlog the block. Not quite what I'm trying to do. Let's try that drain. Maybe that's the way you get the liquids in, right? Has this thing got like a an interface? Well, maybe it drains downwards. You know, gravity and stuff. No? You need a pump. You should ponder it. Okay. Oh, no pondering? Shift, for summary. Takes rotational force and uses it to move fluid along a pipe. Has a maximum range of effect in directions, 16 blocks. Fluid flow. Applied rational force creates a pressure that forces the fluid through the pipe in the network. Okay. Alright, I think I understand that. So... Almost. Oh, there we go. What is that then? Is that... It's direction. It's the way you're looking. Okay, got it. It's not the side of the block. That threw me off a little bit. Uh-huh. Let's grab a cog. Yes. Yes! And it shows us what direction it's going to pull the liquid through in. Except it's not. Ah! Oh! Why, you know, pull the liquid? And go that way? What am I missing, peeps? What am I missing? You can't place water in a drain, it has to flow in. It says it's got water in it, though. That's what's weird. It says it's got water in. Throw the bucket. Fluid tank. Yes, it could be that the drain is something entirely different. Okay, fluid tank. Scales in height and width. That might mean... Yes. Right, looks like it likes... Looks like it likes an even shape. Right, so can I... Oh, okay. But not in height, so... Yeah, I see how it's putting them together. Now, if I add a wall here, it creates vertical tanks, right? So I'm going to create into its 4x4. Is what I'm seeing. Oh, maybe 3x3 is the biggest. I don't see it filling up. Right, so you can't see the fluid inside. That's a bit disappointing, actually. It's the first disappointing thing I've seen all stream. Okay, that too does not get the water out. I think it flows downwards, says Monk Bowl. Oh, I know I do have the thing. Okay, then we're going to want one of these facing down. Nope. Placing blocks is tricky. There we go. Ah, that's different. No water in the pipe. Not really sure about that. Turn off Optifine. I don't have Optifine. Oh, that just put a whole water source down, didn't it? That's what it did. Very interesting then. Let's just put that there for now. This is this bit's a little bit finicky to figure out, right? Like everything so far has been quite intuitive, and we've seen what these can do. Now this bit's just kind of getting a little bit head scratchy. There is so much other stuff to see though as well. It's fascinating. It's working, it's just, a lot of people are saying it's visually glitched. Okay, so we'll log out, log back in. But I don't have shaders on. I don't have Optifine. This is just, you know. So we can't see the liquids inside of the thing visually. That is a bit worrisome. Fabulous graphics, someone says. Let's try that. Hey, well done, dude. Drameteor, thank you ever so much for helping out. Look in chat, says Azealia Annie. What do you think I'm doing? I'm literally reading off messages from chat and trying all the things you're saying. Everyone in chat's like, Optifine. I'm like, but I don't have Optifine. So that's not moving any water from there to there. Actually, is it going down? No. Oh, that's maybe because it's gone all the way to the end? I don't know. Hey, that updated something. Oh. Oh! So maybe just the way the water flows is a little finicky. You'll have to get used to it. Is water being stored in here? I don't know. If we break that block, we're going to see water coming out the end. See, now we've got water in that pipe. Very interesting. It's pumping it through. There you go, and then it creates a source block. Right, and then that breaks. So I think it's kind of bugging out because the water restarts every time I put a block there. If I put a tank at the other end, maybe it'll go all the way into that. Ah, that's a good experiment. That is a good experiment. I wonder if we can pump this stuff upwards as well. So it's facing up. We add a cog on the side. And then we put an engine in. Oh, did I add... Okay, I added the wrong thing. Might be a moment. It might require that to be full as well. So when that fills up, the one before it might as well. Okay, then this might start. Yep, no. Maybe it takes a bit of time. It's not connected, someone says. Oh, where's it not connected? Replace the copper casing with a regular pipe and it should work. Wait, that's... What's this? What are we looking at? Copper casing? Encased fluid. Oh! Right! It can be a junk... Oh, wow! Okay! I thought the encasing was what was supposed to be... Ah, a junction. Now we've got water coming up here! Horse Lover, thank you for 24 months. That's 2 years right there. Appreciate it. This mod looks so cool. It is really cool. It's really, really cool. Man, this is so good. Okay, so we've done that bit. Then we have watch two fluids meet in your pipe network. Okay. We can do that easily. Lower a horse pulley. What? A horse pulley? Oh, this... I'm going to forget half the stuff I've learned, aren't I? It's so much. There's so much to take in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that there. Fill it up with lava. Put a pipe here. Put a wrench on it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get some problems hype. Problems in chat. Things are going to go wrong. Oh, it made cobblestone. Woo! Oh, that was a good problem. Sploosh, watch a fluid item filled up using a sprout. Yeah, I think I understand how that would work. A sprout. Do you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been looking at the recipes as much. And we've been getting into... Ooh. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong key. Yeah, getting into some of this stuff, right? But that's just copper and that. So that's really not that deep into the game at all. Spout, not a sprout. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Where would I be without your help? So you can fill up bottles and buckets, I see there. Very cool, very cool. I don't know what the thing below has to be on, but I'm gonna guess there was a block we used earlier, weighted ejector and a depot. Is the advancement screen gonna show us everything as well? It feels like there's gonna be so much stuff, but we won't see it all. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I like chocolate, but slime in a bucket. Yes, please. That's amazing. Love it. Ah! Why can't I put things in it? Well, that's worrying. That being said. Now, does it flow across? I don't think it does. I think you have to add one of these again. Mm-hmm. No, not like that. I want to place it there. No? There. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's the wrong way as well. Oh, and I want to put that. Hey! Sploosh! We splooshed it! That's really cool. This thing's about to fill up again. I can take it back, and then I can probably put another one on it. Dang. Dang. So much cool stuff we can do with this. Okay, okay. Drain a bucket of molten chocolate. Watch a sprout fill a bottle with potion fluid. So we haven't figured out how to get potion fluid yet. However, I've got a feeling it's got something to do with that. So I reckon what we're going to need is another one of these. And then we put in the drain, which we do not have currently. So drain up here. Now it wants potion fluid in it. So let's say we give it a potion. Okay, maybe not like that. There you go. Okay, let's get an empty bottle. Break that off. Replace this. Take that back. Put a bottle on it instead. Ah, we got problems. We got big problems. Where's my gear at? I need a gear. There we go. There it is. So the potion liquid should end up in there. Hey, so that's how you do that. Cool. Right, watch a fluid item being emptied by an item drain. I mean, We did that, but it just didn't tick it off. It doesn't lead to anything else, so that's cool. So now we're up to this one again. Oh, we did that, didn't we? Lower a horse pulley and watch it drain or fill a body of fluid. Industrial spillage. Horse pulley. Chorus twist. Wow, what are those? Okay, I did not see... Smart fluid pipe. That is what it was. Oh no, was it the fluid valve? Oh, hose pulley. It's called a hose pulley. Oh, that's the name of the block. Right, okay, so there's more pipes and stuff, but we haven't seen this in action yet. So that, actually, let's get this a little further away from everything else. That doesn't look to me like I understand what it wants me to do. Oh, ponder, of course. I'm going to cough and for a second, let's mute. You can't actually ponder this, right? Ponder is not set up for fluid items. That is a good point. We haven't pondered anything fluid yet. I think ponder is a relatively new addition as well. It's actually one of the things I saw recently, and then I was like, I think I've got to check this out. We actually skipped over some stuff here. We skipped over the chute. Should we quickly just check back on that? Where are we at with the chute, eh? I think they go... No attached fans. Item moves... So you attach it to a fan? So can this be placed like... A fan can be placed... Oh, it can. Okay, good, good, good. So if you have it placed downwards... Right, one of those, one of these, and a chute down below it. If I understood what it was saying. Did it shoot the item through it? Maybe it stops the fan speed or something. Ponder. Ah. Ah. So they're sort of like coppers, but they allow the items to... It's very visual. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, man! Crazy! Alright, D. Okay, Ah, now I get it. So you use the fan energy to send the item upwards. That's so cool. I guess they're like filters? Yeah, filters. That's so cool. Very good. Very, very awesome. I want to check that out then. So, how did I do that? Right. Ah, that's how you get it dark. That's so good. Just the look of it. The look of it really gives you like a sort of like a structural feel. Like, look at this. You know, like we're building an industrial warehouse. Just imagine there's all, you know, building structures and materials around it. That looks so cool. So cool. Oh, that's really good. And then, now you can't do that on those ones, but on these ones, you can watch the items come through. Yeah, shame you can't have like a more visible approach on that, but dang, that's so nice. So nice. Look at the little hitboxes as well. Little... So good, so good. 12 Bamboo says, wow, is this even Minecraft anymore? I think this is this is total Minecraft right here. I love this mod. This fits into the game really in a really cool way. So we haven't sussed out what this thing does yet. Lower a hose pulley and watch it drain or fill a body of fluid. We've got to lower it, peeps. I had a feeling it would transfer it from one side to the other, but I don't get what that means. Put it above the lake. Yeah, that I wasn't expecting at all. Press shift when hovering over it in... Okay, stores all your favourite fluids, scales when... No, wrong thing. Used for placing bodies or draining large fluid bodies in the world. Ooh. When powered by kinetics, raises or lowers the hose. Oh, it's low. Oh my god, I think I know what it does. Think of all those mods. Think of all those mods, right, that just give you like crazy abilities, you know, to just like weld eat. But this one's doing it mechanically. And you see it. And it's so clever. Oh! Hose away! Get rid of the ocean! That's too good. That's too good. Okay. So then we have a fluid pipe going into a fluid tank. Now, I think what we might also need is this, the shaft. So change the direction. Need another one of those. Uh-huh. Where my gear at? Where my gear at, homie? Give me my gear. That's not what it's called. It's called a cog. Cogwheel. Brains. Brains! Oh, it's the wrong way. What happens when we break it? Is it just going to come back up? Did it do it? Now, where does the water come from then? Because it says it can drain large bodies of water, right? And if you remove that, it will regenerate. So, is it actually capable of draining? This is actually a lake. I wonder how long it will take. Dang. Dang. Set up a creative tank, someone says. Yeah, to store lots for a creative tank. And another suggestion is to make it faster. Okay. Right, it's time for some noggin. Time for the use of the old noggin. So, if we go here, put that there, and swap the position of that, it's now faster. So, you know where we go. To the moon! To the moon, my friends! You can increase the speed on the back of the motor. Yes. But isn't this better? Isn't this just marvellous? Have I actually done that right? Have I got it wrong? No, I'm a Wally. You have to do the thing. You have to do the in and the out. Where is it? There it is. Oh, what a Wally. Oh, he thought he was clever. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. Unfollow. Unfollow, they said. Right. Let's do it the other way then. So, apparently... Scroll. That's a pretty decent... That's a pretty decent way of doing it. Oh my goodness me. Now that's not actually... What happens if I do that, you see? I wonder now, what happens if I break this? Is it just going to stay where it is? So now I want to turn it the other direction, right? Can I change the direction of this? Like by pressing something? Maybe the wrench? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put in a gearbox. Scroll down. Oh, okay, maybe we won't. Let's do it. Negative? Oh, cool. Yes. Yes. There's no middle ground here. It's touching the water. God, what a crazy mod. Is it now? Oh! I've got to make it... Wait, creative. Got to make it bigger. Got to drain the ocean. Get out of here, fluids. Bunch of scamps. Right. No? Capacity 8,000? I'm assuming the creative one would just have infinite, right? I no longer know what's going on. Are we draining the ocean? We're not. Either way, pretty amazing, right? Pretty amazing. This is so cool. This spot right here. There's my thumbnail. That was amazing, my friends. And it brings us to the end of our live stream. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Be sure to hit the follow button so you can catch future streams where we'll be doing more modded Minecraft, more create. And right now we're going to go and raid my buddy Zedaf, who is doing hermits, helping hermits. And I'm not helping my hermits today, am I? Cub and Cleo are also there, I believe. So yeah. Massive thank you, everyone. Hit the follow button and then hit that raid button. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.